Hey everyone, it's Yvette, designer bag lady here. Just wanted to do a video of my Neverfull collection. It's my first collection video, and I think it's the first video I've been in. First of all, I apologize for the lighting, the setup, the whole deal. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm a singer. I'm a shopaholic. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a professional vlogger or YouTuber. So I apologize for that. Also, heads up, I'm Portuguese and part Sicilian, so if you tie my hands down, I'm not able to speak, so I apologize. I will try to keep the hand movements to a minimum, but I make no promises. Okay, so here we go. I never wanted Neverfulls. I know, it's like horrible to say that, but let me show you. This is the Neverfull everybody and their sister and their grandmother has. Everybody has this bag. Now, I love me some monogram. And I love me some totes. I really do. And Louis Vuitton is my favorite, okay? You know it's an addiction. You know what I'm talking about. You buy one, all of a sudden you've got 20. Am I right? I think so. Especially since the pre-loved market makes it so, like, easy to buy bags now. It's, like, insane. You can find stuff that doesn't exist anymore. You can find stuff that's, like, new condition for half the price. Hello? Am I right? Okay. Sorry, I'm getting too excited. So here's the thing. I didn't want the Neverfull because that Neverfull I just showed you, the MM monogram, everybody, especially with the tan interior, right? Everybody has that bag. And I said to my husband, I don't know if I already said this, I said to my husband, what are they selling it at Marshall's and TJ Maxx now? Like everybody in the schoolyard has it. I'm in the Boston area and everybody has this bag. So I'm not the type of person that likes to blend. Okay, I'm not the type of person that, I don't know, it's not like I'm trying to stick out on purpose and be like, look at me, or anything like that. It's just my personality. I get it from my dad. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, I have two daughters. One is like that. One is totally shy. The other one is like, ah! I mean, you're just born that way. Anyway, so when I pick out a bag, sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I love this bag. I don't care that everybody has it, whatever. I have to have it, like the Pochette Matisse. That's how I felt about it. I didn't end up buying it, not yet anyway. But I was like, I don't care if everybody has it. I love it so much, right? And I didn't end up getting it yet. But anyway, with this bag, I don't know. Everybody calls the Speedy the basic B bag. I don't want to say it just in case your kids are in the background. The basic B bag. That's what they call the Speedy, and I don't care. I have a collection of Speedies. I'll be doing that video too. But it's so classic Louis Vuitton that I didn't care. I just had to have it. The Neverfull, I felt like, well, it's a tote, and everybody has the same tote. Forget it. So what I ended up getting at first is this delightful GM. This is the old style with, hopefully you can see the details, with the zippers, which they don't make anymore, so of course I had to buy it pre-loved, but I got it for an unbelievable, you know, I was going to say an unbelievable price. I mean, I got it for a really good price. I got it for like $1,200, which is a really good price for this because right now they're going sky high, especially being in really good condition. The only problem is that it had this stain here, and I've been trying to get that out. I clean bags for people. I clean and condition and take stains out and stuff, but this, I don't know what happened to this bag before it came to me. It's just one of those things you can't take out unless you're gonna really darken the vachetta or ruin the bag. I mean, I could get it out, but I don't want to be that rough with it. Anyway, so I started using that. And of course, I have the No Way. I have it in the Azure here. And I also have it in the monogram. And I also have the Neo No Way, which is a little smaller. It's not so much of a dump bag, right? But I was using those bags, and I was like, I don't need a Neverfull because I've got, you know, two No Ways. Then I got the Neo No Way, which again, it's a little more structured. It's a little smaller, but still, it's an open, gaping hole. You just dump your stuff in and take it out, and it's easy. I've got kids. I've got a puppy. I've got a life. Like, I don't have time to be dealing with all these zippers and clips and unless it's like the perfect bag, and then I'll deal with it. But anyway, so I said, I've got this bag. It's huge. It's a gaping hole. I throw all my stuff in it. It's easy to get in and out of. And then no way, so I don't need it. But then I kept seeing it. I'm like, oh, I love totes. I really love totes. They're so casual, but they're so pretty. And I love Vachetta. Love it. But I kept pushing it off, like, I don't need it. I have these. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to get the Demier Ebene one, right? The brown one. I'm going to get the Demier Ebene. But everybody and their sister had that one too all of a sudden. My friend got it with the hot pink interior. I saw a lot with the red interior when I went to New York. That's where I saw 3 people with one in the same day. I think they were all at the zoo too. It was like, it wasn't the Bronx Zoo, it was the other one. But anyway, and I was like, dag nabbit, like, it's not that I can't have what other people have. It's not the end of the world. But you know when you walk in a party and you feel really good, you feel really pretty, or you love what you're wearing and somebody else has it on, and then it's just like, it doesn't feel as fun or special. Like, that's how I felt about it. So I said, I'm going to buy limited editions. So my first limited edition was, hold on, sorry, I'm totally out of the shot. Hello. Sprouse Roses. Oh my God, am I right? Sorry, I keep looking away from the camera and it's so stupid. But these colors, I hope they're coming out right. I think they are. They're like neon colors, so they look like they're glow in the dark. It's unbelievable. I got this from Julia Taggart from Canada. Little tip. If you're gonna buy overseas, for God's sake, make sure you get something made in America. Because if not, you're gonna pay a lot in customs fees. Which has nothing to do with Julia. She's amazing. She's the nicest lady. She sent me exactly what she promised me. Sent it to me really quickly, but of course it was stuck in customs for weeks. Anyway, luckily she sent it FedEx. And that is the way that you want to send your stuff overseas, because what happened was, quick story, excuse me, it got stuck in customs, and I ended up hiring FedEx as a broker or something. I don't know. Anyway, I paid them like $50 and they went and got it out of customs and vouched for me that it wasn't fake, or I don't know, that I wasn't a business collecting bags. I really don't even know what the problem was, but it got stuck in customs. But instead of paying like $200-300 in customs fees, I paid 0 in customs fees and just $50 for them to go get the bag out for me, because it's made in America. Hold on. Yeah, made in the USA. Hopefully you can see that. And I like to collect bags from France if I can, because it's a French company, right? And also, you know, Spain. I don't know. I like it to be European and I don't know, it just feels fancy to me. I don't know. I hope that doesn't sound like stupid or snobby, but I know a lot of people feel that way too. I'm using this right now, which is, I think it's a Samorga, right? Yeah, it's a Samorga, which is a really good company, but it's, I don't want to say the wrong country, but it's from a foreign country. Is it the Philippines? Oh God, no, I just made it up, right? Anyway, look it up, but it's from a foreign country. It's very much overseas, and it can take a month or 2 to get to you, and they're expensive. They're like $80 or something. But this one came with one of my other bags, which I'll show you. So it's a good one, but it's really not good for Neverfulls, to be honest with you. This one's pretty soft, so it's okay. But in general, it kind of makes it really boxy, like squares it out, you know what I mean? Or makes it more of a rectangle, whatever, but it makes it boxy. Again, this one's kind of soft and broken in, so not so much. But I just went to 47th Heaven on Etsy, and they make one that is the rectangular shape on the bottom, and then it's like an oval on the sides. So it keeps the natural shape of your Neverfull, and I'm so excited. I ordered 3 of them. I ordered the hot pink to go with this. I ordered the, oh God, the tan one, and I ordered the ballerine, which I'll get into in a minute. So so this was my first one, and I was like, okay, it's limited edition. I still have the same look of the Neverfull. I still have all the LVs. It's still like the classic Neverfull, but then boom, splash of color. It makes me really happy, especially in the winter. It's special, it's different. It doesn't make me feel so blendy. And it just, I don't know, it just makes me happy. The colors just make me happy, and whatever. So that's why I got that one. Okay, actually my husband got it for me. I'm not allowed to use it till Valentine's Day. Anyway, so after that, I was like, you know what? I'm really loving the Neverfull. So I'm going to get another limited edition, right? Because here I was still trying to stay away from the traditional Neverfull. And this Roses one was close enough, but then the splash of color, I'm like, yeah. So I go for the Tahitian. And this one I got from this beautiful, lovely lady on Facebook. The Facebook LV groups are a great way to buy your bags. Although I've bought a lot and sold a lot on eBay and haven't had a lot of problems. I got this cute little puff from Etsy. It's supposed to be a heart, but it's a little messed up right now. But normally it looks right. And I got that from Etsy, and I think it came from China, so it took a few weeks, but so cute. And here is the Toiletry 26 that I got to go with it. Hopefully you can see the detail on that. Again, not a professional. And then on Etsy, M Craft Leather. Write this down. On Etsy, M Craft Leather. They make all my extra straps, all the straps I don't want to buy from LV because they're like $300 and I could just buy something with that money from LV. Or when I need like little things, like I decided, let me see if you can see this. I decided to put what they call a jump ring here. Hopefully you can see it on the zipper, and just add this. And this matches the Louis Vuitton hardware, although it's not Louis Vuitton. And this matches the Vachetta, and it does patina over time. And it, you know, it's the same thing. It's like unbelievable. And the prices are so much different. I mean, I think I paid like 38 or 48, don't quote me, like $40-ish for this, and I don't even know what it would be at LV. Here's my little Twilly I also got on Etsy. Man, I love Etsy. I find such cute stuff. And it's the, I think it's the ballerina bear Twilly. So cute. It's lavender on one side and then light blue on the other, so it goes cute with this bag. So I got that, and I was like, I'm good. I've got 2 Neverfulls. I've got the Vachetta that I wanted, the really nice light Vachetta. I'm good. I'm excited. One has the light pink inside. I think it's the rose ballerina. I'm not sure if that's what they call it on the Tahitian, but anyway, maybe they call it Tahitian rose. Oh God, I'm getting confused. Anyway, so I was like, I'm good. One's got hot pink, one's got light pink. One is the brown, like traditional, but with the splash of color. One's the Tahitian. It's really limited edition, so pretty. I'm good. Then I start, my friend gets the Neverfull with the, she got the hot pink inside, but it was, excuse me, Demira Ben. And I was like, oh, I wanted that Demira Ben, like from the beginning, because I was like, it's not the one I see everywhere. So I really wanted it. But I wanted it with rose ballerine inside. But that's when I ended up going to New York and seeing 3 people in one day at one zoo wearing it with like red inside, and hers is hot pink. And I was like, I put it off for a while, and then I just was like, no, I really want it, I don't care. So I got the rose ballerine, so at least it was a little different than what I see all the time. So this is what I got, and I got this puff at the Cambridge Side Galleria, just at the mall. I lucked out and found the cutest little puff. So here's my Demira Ben MM. And these are all authentic, by the way. I don't do fakes. I don't do fake bags. If you do, that's fine. Do whatever you want. I don't. So here's the other, what do you call it? Toiletry 26 that I got, which was not easy to get. Not easy to get. It's like $415 on the website. I ended up paying more than that, over 500, put it that way. For this, because I wanted it so badly. I mean, oh look, junk. It's got the wipeable inside that's like, you know, like a plasticky, well, I mean, it's the same thing. It's like the plasticky canvas. So I just love it. And I use these as, what do you call it? As clutch bags. So like I just went to get my nails done. See? And I didn't want to carry like a nice bag in there, especially a bag with a lot of vachetta. Oh my God, if something gets on it, right? So these bags are expensive. Like for me, it's really expensive. I don't know. So, so I ended up taking the Tahitian one with me, and then I put it behind my back and just, you know, because if I brought the Neverfull, I'd have to hang it somewhere and stuff could get on it and blah. No. So anyway, I've got this in there. I have this. I actually went to Michael's and bought some stuff to make chains, and it isn't on properly right now, but yeah, it has like little chains, and you can buy like the lobster claws, and just, it's just fun to put stuff on there. But this is the Demira Ben pochette. This is the old style. I wish I got the bigger one, but anyway, and then I have like a little makeup bag I got at Marshall's, so cute. And this is what the inside looks like. Sorry, it's full of stuff, but yeah, in the ballerine. Oh, here's another bag charm that I got. This one I got at, oh my goodness, what is the name of the place? Polished Purses. Haha, I remembered. Polished Purses. And I also got this from Polished Purses, which is such a cute twilly bandeau, whatever you want to call it. Love it, love it, love it. I am not at the point where I'm buying Louis Vuitton bag charms and twillies. I'm not. I'm not that set in life. Do you know what I mean? Like, I have a serious collection of purses. Like, I must have at least 100 purses. Only 20 of my pieces are Louis Vuitton, but I have a serious collection of bags. Don't get me wrong, but to pay $300 for a twilly or $250 or something, it's just too much. To me, eventually I might. So anyway, just wanted to let you know, if you want to use a, what do you call it, a base shaper that's just for the base, like it's not a, you know, like a Samorga organizer, you can buy them on eBay, you can buy them online. But what I did was I got this soft, because you don't want the hard ones, ladies and gentlemen, listen to me, you don't want the hard ones, because what happens is it's better to take two of these and put them together so they're a little stiffer, a little more, you know, a little thicker, a little more support. Because if you put something in there that's stiff, I even use cardboard sometimes, especially like the ones that are like the tan inside. You can get away with a cardboard one. I don't care. I'm not too proud. I don't care. But if you put this in your bag, it gives you a little support, especially if you put two. But if you put a hard one, what you do is you're putting, for example, on here, you would be putting a hard, you know, a hard item, a hard corner where there are supposed to be soft corners. So when you hit a wall or you hit a car or you bump into something, you're banging not just into a soft canvas that goes in and moves with you, you're banging into a hard corner, and eventually you can get wear. I mean, do whatever works for you. I know a lot of people love it, and none of my business. It does make your bag a little heavier, and it does make it more prone to getting corner damage. It is what it is. And also more damage like here. But, you know, do you. I'm just saying. That's what works for me. So I bought the, what do you call it? God, the cutting boards, you know, these cheap little cutting boards that you can get at like the dollar store. Okay, I bought them on Amazon, and then I just cut out a bunch, and they're not exact, as you can tell, but you can put 2 or 3 together to get a little bit more of a stiff base, but at least you won't have to worry about the corners being smashed, you know. Anyway, that's what I do. So after I did all that, I was happy. I had 2 limited edition. I had the Demira Ben, which I believe with the Rose Ballerine is going to be limited edition, I believe. But I don't see it a lot. So I felt like, okay, I'm not just buying what everybody else has, right? And again, if it doesn't bother you, I'm not judging you. Believe me, I'm not judging anybody else. I like to do things my way, and I like to do things a little differently. And you know, even though compared to my brother who's a tattoo artist and a body piercer, I'm pretty vanilla. I don't like to be very just blendy. I'm not a blender. I don't know. Okay. Blender. Oh my God. Anyway, so after I got all those, I was on Instagram, I was on YouTube, I was watching people's videos, and I loved seeing this so much that I just had to get it. So I ended up with it anyway. But I think because I have all these limited edition ones and different ones that I just felt like, all right, well, when I feel like being blendy, I'll blend. And so, whatever, it's beautiful. I mean, I tried to avoid it. I tried to tell myself I didn't want it, but I wanted it. And I wanted it in the most basic lining because I figured I've got a hot pink, I've got two that are like Tahitian rose or ballerine or whatever interiors. I'm like, I want one that just kind of blends with everything and matches with everything. There's that word again, blending. I like my clothes to blend. So I ended up getting it anyway in the end. And this one ended up being made in, I think this was made in America. I don't know if most Neverfulls are made in America or if those are just the easiest ones to get your hands on, but it is what it is. And I just want to show you something real quick. There are two ways people are putting, well, three ways that people are putting their tags on their bags. One is obviously just using the leather, you know, piece. Two, you can get these little circular things. You can get them like when you buy a bag charm at Michael's. So those are easy to get. Another way, so that's two ways, right? The third way is people are getting these little clips. Hold on one second. Sorry, going out of shot again. You see in the back of my head, so sorry. These little clips that match, see if you can see that, that match Louis Vuitton. They are not Louis Vuitton, but see how they have them inside the bag? And so that's, I guess, why people are buying these. And you can use it, at least the one that I got, you can use it to clip it here on the side. I prefer it here for this one. I don't know why. I just like it. I actually ordered another one of these that's a much lighter patina because I know it's not a big deal, but I really like to try to match my patina. So it depends on the light, I guess, because it looks like it matches there, but then it doesn't match there. But anyway, so you just put the leather strap in here and then you connect it. My hooks do not fit on the strap. I'm sure I could force it, but I don't want to force it and scratch up the leather. You might be able to force it. I don't recommend it. But it fits perfectly here. So if you like it hanging on the side, which a lot of people do, you're good to go. So yeah, let me just clip this back in the bag. But let me tell you where I got that. I went to Target and they had all these, the little bag charm poofs, whatever. And usually they would have like a really cheap clip, but they happened to have some with these clips, and I was like, awesome, because normally the cheapest I could find them for with shipping was like $14 each. And I ended up getting two bag charms for $7 and just took it off, and now I have two of them for $7. I mean, I'm a shopper. I love shopping. I love, I have a good time spending money. I'm not going to lie to you. But there are certain things I just refuse to spend money on. There are certain things I just refuse. So something like that is just, I'm not going to spend my money on it. So that's just me. So that is my Neverfull collection. Those are the reasons that I didn't want them and then I did want them. I'm looking at some other limited edition ones and also the plain azure one, which would be, you know, like this. Thinking about it, I don't know, since I have the Tahitian that's the pink on top of this, I don't know. I think this is probably good enough to tide me over, but when I want my outfit to be less, maybe I'll end up with that one. I don't know, but for right now, I'm really happy with the four that I have. I would like to get like, what's the name of the ones that have like the pink handles and the blue handles and stuff like that. I forget what they're called, and I know as soon as I shut this off, I'm gonna remember the name. But thinking about getting those. However, oh, iCat, right? I think it's iCat. I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of problems with the glazing on those, but I've seen some that are pre-loved. They're a couple of years old, or I don't know exactly when they were made, but they're a few years old, and the glazing is perfect. So maybe it didn't happen on all the bags. Maybe it only happened in certain years. I don't know. So anyway, I'm really excited about this collection. I'm really happy with this collection. I'm never going to do a full bag collection because, like I said, I have at least 100 bags and pieces, but I'll do small collections like I just did my Neverfull. I'll do like my favorites collection. I'll do my Speedy collection. I'll do Coach collections and stuff like that. So hopefully you like this. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tell your friends. I do clean bags if anyone's interested. Oh, and also, I forgot to tell you, I don't use the pouches that come with these bags because I have the pochettes. You know, I have a few pochettes, which I'll do a video on pochettes too. But I have like the Demira Ben pochette I showed you, and I have the Roses pochette, which I forgot to show you. I don't know where I put that. I thought it was in here, but it's not. I'm sorry. So I have a bunch of different pochettes, so I don't use these pouches. Now, people say they're super into these pouches. The reason I'm not is because I carry too much stuff. I'm selling this one. So if anyone is interested, please let me know. It's $400 cash pickup if you're in the Boston area. We'll find a way to meet up. If you want to pay through PayPal, which is the safest way to buy things, I can ship it to you. Give me up to 2 business days to ship it to you. You know, kids, dog, part-time job, husband, house, the whole deal. So sometimes I need 2 days. If I can send it the next day, I will, because I love to get my stuff right away, so I like to get it to you right away. It's a really good size, and it's got that rose ballerine lining. Again, everything is authentic that I own and that I sell, and that I buy, so don't worry. You can use it as a wristlet. You can connect it to your bag with this clip, and a lot of people are totally in love with it, and I've already sold some before, so I have one more left. So if you're interested, contact me. And one thing I forgot to do was just show you kind of what these bags look like on. So let me just show you real quick what some of these look like on. Okay, just to give you an idea. And again, I apologize for the setup with my camera, but so this is the MM size. I'm 5'2" and a half, 100 and whatever pounds. So I'll show you one more. Just give you an idea, size-wise. I think it's huge. I think it fits so much stuff. It's a gaping hole of a bag, and I just love it, and I'm so glad I got so many different styles. And as soon as I get more, I will absolutely let you guys know. So please like and subscribe. Oh, and by the way, you can check me out on Instagram. It's designer_bag_lady. And then on Facebook, it's designer bag lady. So just, I don't know, connect with me, say hi, check out my pictures of my bags, of my puppy. And hopefully I'll see you again in the next video. Thank you.